Woo! Welcome, 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 brothers and sisters, to the Smart Sister Show. And I am your girl, Smart Sister. And I want to start out by saying happy holidays. This will be the last one before Christmas. But I will pick up on the first day of Kwanzaa. So get ready. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about that pitiful $600 that Nancy Pelosi can put where the sun don't shine. I don't know about you, but I am so sick of political theater that we're experiencing when black people, white folks, everybody is suffering right now. Everybody is getting their behind kicked. And your government that's taking your money can give your money to anybody but you. Okay? Now, we can sit up here and talk about the Republicans and how they blocked blah, blah, blah. And Mitch McConnell did blah, 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 which is true. Mr. Turtle is a motherfucker. I will give you that, but that's why I don't see why people didn't do something more to try to get him out. He should have been primaried so tough till it wasn't even funny. So something is fishy there. Number two, because like I said before, a lot of Democrats like Mitch McConnell to do what he does, so then they can just go, we tried, but the Republicans are always in our way, and we just tried. Like I said, political theater, which is bullshit, because if Nancy Pelosi is such the negotiator and the tough chick she keep claiming to be, she had a prime opportunity back in October when $1,200 was on the table then. Okay, you don't have nothing to bargain with after the election is over and the man that lost. She had the prime opportunity to try to get something back then, but see, guess what? She didn't want the $1,200 to go through or whatever back then because, she didn't want to give Trump no kind of shine, no kind of bounce, no kind of nothing prior to the election. So y'all need to reel it back, and go back and look and see what they was talking about. And she's like, oh no, we can't, blah, blah, blah. But you gonna sit up here and call yourself a negotiator, and you done came up with $600. Okay? She is worth $100 million, people. And for her to sit up there and say, oh, the $600 is a substantial amount. Who's she talking to? She probably spent $600 on lunch. This heifer don't know. She never even really ran for office. Like I told y'all before. She was put in there, and then because she was a fundraiser for the Democratic Party, and she ain't won much since. She ain't never, the guy that went up against her this time, they dogged him out and tried to find everything dirty on him. She wouldn't debate him, so she's never debated anybody the whole time she's been in office. So when we got to see this political theater for what it is. Because like I said, the Republicans and the Democrats are two sides of the same damn coin. And if y'all think Chuck Schumer and Pelosi's ass is doing anything that's for you, you got to be kidding. They're always talking about, oh, well, we'll work with... When you have a chance to do something, you won't. Now, I want to see... Now that Trump on his way out is saying, no, give everybody $2,000. Ooh, I wonder what folks gonna say then, because he ain't got shit to lose. He don't give a fuck. That's the way people should have been playing Trump all along. All you got to do is stroke his ego and get whatever you want. I don't understand what was so hard to see about that. Okay, so now he's saying, now some of the Republicans may be mad, but whatever, you know them, they don't fall in love, they fall in line. So if he wants to go out, what looks better for them than for Trump to give people $2,000 instead of $600? Okay, so I can't wait to see how they're gonna play this one out. And I don't think there's no rules on the Republican side. What they got to lose? They can go out with a bang. Let's see, people. We gave you. I know we were arguing, but you know, we see how bad things are. We see how hard the holidays are going to be for so many people. So you know what? Yeah, since Trump is leaving, yeah, how about we go ahead and give you $2,000? See, that's how the shit works. Like I said, political theater. It's all about how they can get something and make somebody else look crazy and go whatever. And so now I want to see what Miss Pelosi gonna do now. And I'm sorry, her ass does need to go, because she ain't talking about nothing. All she do is hear her and Chuck keep warming over old bullshit, and when they really could stand up for the people and do what they need to do, they never do. They never do. So that's why you got some Democrats, little AOC, which they will throw her in a river somewhere if she keep it up. Okay, because they play dirty. Okay, something will come out on her, but she's only just enough to not totally knock out the whole system. So, you know, she can bring up a little. They really want more of her to kind of make it seem like they really are representing the people, and, you know, we need young progressives. And no, they don't. They don't want no damn progressive. They don't. And that's why I'm so glad my soror Nita Turner is running, because she will tell them, and she don't scratch what she don't itch, and she'll say what she got to say. So it'll be funny as hell to see her with the squad and the new Jamal Bowman and Corey Bush or whatever. Now, I'm not putting no whole bunch of eggs in none of them baskets, because it's still politics, and people gonna do what they gotta do, and politics are gonna always be politics. No permanent friends, no permanent enemies. That's how it just works. That's how the shit goes. Okay, so I just had to say something about this sorry ass stimulus. So we'll see if they're gonna react to Trump and his 2,000. That would be wonderful. Now that you can do a little, at least pay your one rent with it. $600. What the hell can anybody do with $600? And every time I see Pelosi sitting her ass up there with her $100 million ass, with the 2 refrigerators in our house worth $12,000 each, with her $15 a quart ice cream that she was on TV with on a late night show making a joke. Bitch, people ain't even got no food. You sitting up here laughing and giggling like your girl, Miss Harris. I'm going to call her Giggles from here on out. But, you know, we gonna see. So now that Trump then threw that monkey wrench in there, when he said, oh, I'm not gonna sign it. No, y'all need to give people some more money. Now, damn, all of y'all talking shit. I bet you ain't gonna say nothing about Trump's ass. Now, if he can get your ass $2,000, we know a lot of people are, hell yeah, I need to go be a Republican. But anyway, and then just as a couple of updates. Hey, so now I have an update on the Kawan Charles case. It's crazy. If y'all remember, a female white woman and her son picked him up and supposedly took him back, and they partied together and did whatever. Then the next thing you know, the boy is dead. Now, recently, a tape was released of showing them picking him up And then there's a tape that's out of where a detective that was hired and from the family, I believe, went and questioned this woman. Because remember, right when it happened, her and her son went out of town all of a sudden. Then now she's talking about, she don't know what happened, and they were with, her son, and then she left, and it's just a hot mess. And I know that boy got killed, beat up, whatever, and they dropped him in the water, a standing pool of water in a field. It's not enough to drown in by yourself, but it certainly was enough water if somebody pushed his face down in it and drowned him, which now they're thinking somebody may have killed him and then dropped him off and put his face, put him face down, I guess, in the water or whatever. So either way, it's some bullshit, and they need to get to the bottom of it. Because I'm sorry, this woman and her son, how do they pick him up and all of a sudden he's dead? What happened? Who did they hang out with? Where did they go? What did they do? And I just feel so sorry for his mother. And I hope that will send some messages to y'all. How many times you gotta be where you are hanging out with these damn people and getting your ass whooped or getting killed or whatever. I'm sorry. That's why I can't do it. Now, I have some friends that are Caucasian, okay? But really on a personal note, like hanging out and all that, I don't do that. I don't. Okay, and to me, I don't understand how long it's going to take us to understand that it's a lot of black folks you need to separate yourself from and stay away from. Less more these other people, because time after time after time, you're getting killed, you're hanging out with your friends, you're getting dragged by a damn truck till you get tore up in 80 pieces. That brother that happened to was hanging out with some white friends. Okay? I'm sorry. It's just time. It's just time. Now, y'all still want to do it? That's fine. Everybody is not the same. Don't get me wrong. But for the most part, and especially young people, all these brothers so-called coming up, hanging themselves and all this bullshit, to me, speaks volumes of people getting caught up when they should stay away from these crazy ass folks. I'm sorry. It's just time. What are you getting out of it? It's time to leave that alone. Get away. We need to pull all our stuff together, stay together, and protect our own communities from this nonsense. And I already can hear it when all the people talking about, oh, you're a racist and what. Yep, if that's what you want to call me. If I'm talking about us pulling together as a community and staying together and protecting ourselves and policing ourselves and doing what we got to do like every other group, we the only one always want to talk about mixing with folks and being a part of something, and we gotta work and we gotta build coalitions. That old Obama bullshit. Ain't nobody want to come to build shit with you. They'll use you and take your money, but they not looking out for you. They're not fighting for you, be it the LGBTQ community. They always talking about what we don't do for them. Well, what have they done for us lately? Is what I want to know. Okay? It's a lot of folks. Everybody and we're the only ones talking about mixing with folks. And even if you look at AOC and when they start talking about reparations, she ain't for nothing unless it's going to include Latinos. And we sitting up here always want to talk about, okay, well, we need to get stuff for everybody. But worry about yourself. Because don't nobody else give a shit about black people. Nobody. Hell, we don't halfway give a shit about ourselves. And that's the damn problem. So we got to start there and get that together and quit worrying about what everybody else doing and how we got to love and protect everybody else, because they don't give a damn about you. So that is it this time. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. I'm going to do something with that so we can learn more about those principles, that if we incorporated those in our daily lives, how much further we would be as a people by now. So you all have a good one, and just understand, and I guess I want to say this too. A lot of people are feeling sad. Oh, it's Christmas and I wasn't able to get my kids the toys they wanted, and I you need to take this time to really reevaluate what is important. The fact that you can't go out and get broke for Christmas, why? You need to look at, why do you buy all these toys? Jesus got 3 gifts. Kids need to get 3 gifts, if that. Okay, get them some educational. No, y'all go spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on toys that's going to be broke before God gets the news. Okay, so y'all need to reevaluate. If you can be with your family, if you can have a good meal, because in America, you can go somewhere and get a box or get something and get you a turkey and a ham and some fixing so you can at least have a nice Christmas dinner. That is more important than anything. And what are you teaching your kids? If they pissed off and can't have a good time if they don't get some new toys, then who is at fault there? You taught them the wrong shit, because you need to be happy to be with your family and to be alive and to be COVID free. That's the best Christmas present you could get this year. So think about some things, reevaluate, get ready for a new year where you are living to your fullest potential and understanding who is in your corner, who's not, who you love, and who loves you. That's the most important thing we can do right now, because this world is crazy. So you better start pulling together and getting your stuff together, because the world don't care. It really doesn't. And you need to really see what's more important than material bullshit that you've been programmed to buy. So anyway, now I'm finally done, and I hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you soon.